Hey y'all, what is going on? As a Delco fisherman, I fished Chester, Ridley, and Crumb Creek, and I was looking at the map of Delco and I was like, I haven't fished Darby Creek yet. So I don't know anything about Darby Creek. I'm out here today. I'm gonna start in Springfield and just work my way around, maybe stop at some different parks and see if I can find some good fishing holes. I have no idea what's in this creek, so stay tuned. All right, y'all. All right. Time to rock and roll. I've got this Eurotackle lure on. It starts with an A. I can't pronounce it, but I will always put it in the video. And I got 2-pound test on. If we see a bunch of big bass, I might have to go back to my car and get my bigger line, but we'll see. This creek looks pretty shallow, so I'm actually not expecting anything big, but we'll see. Could just be the area that I'm fishing at, and maybe we find some deeper water later. First fish of the day, what is it? All right, y'all, it's our Delco staple. The Redbreast sunfish. I mean, these are just in every creek and they're so plentiful. Anybody who fishes Delco is very familiar with these guys. This one's a pretty small one, but he is our first fish of the day. Take it. This is, all right, there we go. Rock bass, cool. Now, my buddy did say that there is a lot of rock bass here in this creek. He said a ton of fallfish and a ton of rock bass, so we'll see if that holds true. Thus far, one sunny and one rock bass. Yeah, nice little guy. These are the most chill fish when they swim away too. They're just kind of cool, chill with you for a minute. I really like rock bass, and for whatever reason, we used to have a lot in the Chester Creek, and just this year I haven't been catching many. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Third species, and that's our friend the fallfish. Cool native species out here in southeastern PA. So I think I say this in a lot of my videos, but bass were actually introduced to this region. This is one of the native guys. You can imagine, whoops, how many of them would have been here if the bass were never introduced, and how big they would get. Basically a big minnow. All right, let's continue on. This looks like it'll be good. Like, I feel like I'll pull a bass out of here, but I don't know. I've been wrong a couple of times today. It looks pretty shallow though. See, and these fish are getting scared pretty easily. So this is one of the reasons why I love having this 2-pound test on here, because I should be able to really launch this guy out there without having to, yep, had a fish on, missed him. Got him. What is it? Bass. So we got, the cool thing about this creek is nothing's been huge. We got 4 species. They've all been different, and we got a dog. Bad timing. But this is a smallmouth bass. No, come on, dog. Please don't come over here. Love dogs, but not when I'm fishing. Oh, my bad, little buddy. Dropped him in the mud for a minute there, but she's good to go. I think I was distracted by that dog over there. So, excuse my, I hate dropping a fish, but I'm glad he landed in the mud. Yeah, so 4 different species. That's kind of cool. And those are the only fish I've caught today, so I'm not excluding any yet. I'm sure I will be as I catch more sunfish and get some repeat offenders on the list. See, like this to me, like if this was Chester Creek, we'd pull at least 1 million sunfish out of here. Same with Ridley Creek. Let's see if Darby Creek is. Man. Y'all, this is my 5th fish species. This is actually a creek chub. 5th? 4th? What do we get? Fallfish, redbreast, rock bass, smallmouth. Yeah, so this is 5 fish, 5 different species. Yeah, this is a little creek chub. Pablo's actually going to be proud of me because that's actually a creek chub. I used to call fallfish creek chub, but that is a creek chub. All right, well, no size to anything, but it's a good multi-species day and can't complain about this weather, friends. All right, y'all, so in this spot over here, I'm actually seeing some nice bass. So one of the reasons that I think I tend to catch more fish than maybe most people, well, I'm not going to say that. I mean, I definitely catch more fish than most people. This is kind of my thing. Not the best fisherman in the world, but I think I'm pretty good. Is that I know when to change baits, and I'm looking at this and I'm a little bummed because the crankbait that I'm using I have in a white color, which is perfect. It kind of matches the matches the hatch, it matches the fall fish in the creek, but it's in my car, which is like a mile north of here. So I've got to use this guy, and if he doesn't work, I'm going to switch to a swim bait that is silver and should match the fall fish. But we'll see. I mean, he may work because there are some big bass over here. Let's see. And I love this crankbait for cricks because it's just, to be honest with you, it's small and it gets the job done. What is that? Sunfish. All right, well, it is small, so it will catch you some sunnies too. I think in every video, but when you use this, you have to make sure you get pliers, because these hooks are small, and if you're not careful, you will be wearing them. We got them. Let's get one to bite here. Dang it. There we go. That's why we changed the lures up. And you guys can see these 2 monster smallmouth chasing this one that I've got. Oh yeah, let's go, baby. This is why I said you change lures. You gotta know. You gotta know when your lure isn't working and you gotta make a change. Y'all, this is a good smallmouth, and there's 2 others in here that are pretty much the same size. I'm gonna land him over here on the bank. Hopefully gonna land him. This is 2-pound test too. Let's go. I thought they were largemouth. Sometimes you're right, sometimes you're not. Let's go. Darby Creek small jaws. This drag is set way too low. Oh, I need a net. Don't have one though. This is big. This is a huge creek smallmouth. I mean, this is big for the creeks around here. Oh yeah, let's get him. Oh, wait, sorry, dude. Fishermen are gonna yell at me, and this is not gonna be this is not a clean landing, but come on, bud. Sorry. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Oh, wow. Well, I haven't seen many big fish today. As a matter of fact, I've only seen 3, and this was one of them. That's a good smallmouth for this creek, y'all. I mean, that's a good smallmouth for any creek around here in general. Goes from about to my mid forearm, so beautiful fish. Love it. Love it. Whew. All right, y'all, got the treble hooks out. Let's let our buddy go. I will say those treble hooks, man, I don't know, they can be tough to get out. They're not best for the fish, and I'm gonna start trying to use a lot more lures that don't have treble hooks. But that's a good smallmouth, and we're gonna let him go. Like I said, it's one of 3 fish that I saw here that I actually thought were really nice. Ooh, 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 she's biting me. Deservingly so, though. You good to go, bud? There he goes. Oh, colors on him are beautiful. All right, y'all, that is a wrap on Pilgrim Park here at Darby Creek. Despite that big smallmouth, overall there just weren't a ton of spots to fish. I mean, you can fish the whole thing, it's just the water's pretty low in most spots. I only found really 2 spots that I thought were decent, and the one just had small bass. The second spot, which was the last spot where I called that smallmouth, had actually 3 nice smallmouth in there, all about the same size. I don't know that any one was bigger than the other. They're all around the same size of the one that I caught. So as far as coming out here, if you live by here, I think it's a cool place. I wouldn't go out of your way for it though. Again, despite me catching that nice smallmouth at the end, which was awesome, that was really the only hole. And I don't know, it's just, you know, I'd like to find a spot where if you're going to go out of your way, you're consistently finding holes like that. But a great day of fishing nevertheless. It's beautiful. Got on some multi-species. I guess I got 5 different species today, and caught that nice smallmouth, so I'm content. See y'all.